Hello and welcome to another beer review with the Beer Man. Today I'm delighted to bring, I think it's my first Neon Raptor beer review. Quite mad considering I know him. I work my office is in Nottingham. Literally out the window, I could chuck a brick, it'll land by the brewery. I've got a lot of good memories inside the tap room at Neon Raptor. I've not been working in Nottingham for a few years now at this point, so I've always been a huge fan of Neon Raptor stouts. I think that is one aspect of the brewery that's, like the sours, still amazing. And yeah, this is, bear with me, a chocolate and coconut imperial stout in collaboration with Adroit. So they're two very good stout makers here. It's 16%. Don't quote me, but I think it's the biggest ABV Neon Raptor I've ever done. So it's going to be interesting, you know. And yeah, I love coconut chocolate stouts, definitely. Coconut stouts are one of my things, and I absolutely love them. Neon Raptor do amazing stouts. Adroit do amazing stouts. It's a recipe for goodness, isn't it? Let's be honest here. So yeah, let's have a look closer at the beer, eh? I mean, it's 16%, so head is never going to really be created. In terms of colour, is it jet black? Yeah, there's absolutely no light whatsoever. But if, like I mentioned with that primordial green one, there's like a split of like water, there's just depth of darkness. That is jet black, but if not, it's extremely very dark brown. There's not really a lot to say. It's the third time for a sniff, eh? Okay, it's actually a lot subtler than I thought. Being 16%, I thought this might be grabbed by the throat, treat you like dirt and stamp all over you and snog you after. And it's very subtle. It's like a nice baked chocolate cake, bit of coconut. But there's not really a lot to it. 3 beers in a row, and the same. In terms of the nose, there's not a lot to it, but I do see a lot of the coconut speckles on top because the fat content, obviously, of coconut. It happens, it's natural. So yeah, all I can do is taste. There's not too much to the nose, so time for a taste. So cheers. You could probably do it with a spoon. That is thick. That's thick. If you Irish, that's thick. You know, that is super thick. That's ridiculously thick. That might be even triple C thick. The C's. Yeah. Wow, that body is incredibly good. Really dense and hearty and alcohol. Is there? It's 16%. 16%. I mean, no real aspect of alcohol at all. I see. You do that in like chocolate cake. That's what it reminds me of. Chocolate cake, very sweet. Not too sweet, but it's definitely sweet. I get a bit of caramel, personally. Not a lot, but I do get caramel. It's like caramel chocolate, dense chocolate cake with like a smidge of caramel. Coconut is there, but it's not a lot. Yeah, this is a bit of a strange one. There ain't a lot to the coconut. It reminds me of just dense chocolate cake with a bit of caramel. There's a little bit of coconut, but it's not a lot. There isn't a lot of flavour to this, to be honest. I'm really surprised Neon Raptor usually just cakey full, pardon the pun. But the body's ridiculously good. The body's insanely good. It's tangy, which for me is another good sign of a stout. Tangy, thick, like thick. That's ridiculous. Yeah, the drinkability is ridiculous. The lack of alcohol in this is absolutely mind-blowing. Usually if you get past, the 12s, and if you barrel age it, you will. You get to 12s and onwards, it's usually a pound of alcohol. This is zero. I honestly couldn't tell there's any alcohol in this. But flavour-wise, it's kind of lacking. It doesn't taste bad. There's nothing really I can say, but with the lack of coconut, is disappointing, but it is there, it's just not a lot. It's a very, very nice stout. Just doesn't quite hit the levels of coconutness. I really won't call it a coconut stout, to be honest with you. There's more in the aroma than there is in the taste. but there wasn't a lot on the aroma. So I have to bring the levels down. You can't promise a chocolate coconut stout and just not really give any coconut. But it's very, very nice stout. A rating, if you didn't tell me it was a coconut stout, a chocolate coconut stout, it's a 4.5. It's 4.5 out of 5 because it's a very nice stout. I think that's what I'm going to give it, but disappointed by the lack of coconut. Very, very. It's a world class stout. It's got literally everything about it. It's just lacking that coconut. That's why it couldn't be any further because it literally ticks every other box to be 5. It just doesn't have the coconut. I can't give it full marks if it doesn't. So, yeah, very nice stout Neon Raptor. Very, very world class stout for me. Yeah, just give me more coconut, please. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.